We would like to thank our generous underwriters, Shape Your Future, a program of the Tobacco Settlement Endowment Trust.
Today we're making healthy egg bites, and joining me in the kitchen today is Julie Bisbee, the Executive Director of TSET. Julie, thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today.
Thanks for having me.
Well, today we're making a Shape Your Future recipe, healthy egg bites. And one thing that I really like about this recipe is that you can make it one day and you've basically got breakfast. If you put it in the refrigerator and reheat it for the next 3 to 4 days, and breakfast, a healthy breakfast, is already ready.
Excellent. Saving time in the morning, or I guess a high protein snack, if that's your thing.
Yeah, definitely. Well, to start this recipe, we are using 7 eggs, which I've cracked into a medium-sized bowl. Now, I always like to remind people that when you're using raw eggs, to always wash your hands after handling the eggs. We've already done that, so we are ready to get started.
To roll.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so to our 7 eggs, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of milk. And then we're going to add just some salt and pepper to taste. And then I thought, well, while I'm mixing this, or go ahead and whisk it together, can you tell us a little bit about Shape Your Future?
Shape Your Future is a program of the Tobacco Settlement Endowment Trust that's really helping to provide resources to family for healthy eating, ways to be active, ways to sneak vegetables in. Maybe you have a picky eater, things like that, so that we are helping Oklahomans live healthier lives.
Yeah, and I've looked on the website, and there are a lot of great resources available.
Absolutely. You can find recipes like this. You can find tips for gardening, how to start your garden, when to start your garden. So it's a really, kind of a one-stop shop for folks.
Yeah. And like you said, recipes like this one.
Yes.
So for this recipe, what I really like is that we have a combination of some different vegetables and protein items to add to it, which, you can switch these out based on what your family likes. But, we're going to start with a muffin pan. I've sprayed it with nonstick spray, and that, is a pretty important step. Otherwise, the eggs are going to stick to the pan.
Absolutely.
So if you'll help me, we're just going to add each of our ingredients to the pan, just kind of divide them up evenly.
Okay.
And what we're using today, we've got 1 tomato, 1/2 cup of chopped spinach. You have 4 slices of turkey bacon that are cut into little pieces, and then 1/4 cup of shredded cheddar cheese.
Great. Does it matter what order you put it in?
Nope. It's just all going to get added to the little spaces in the muffin pan. And so while we add this, do you want to share a little bit about some of the other resources and recipes that are on Shape Your Future?
Absolutely. So really it is, how do we make a healthy choice the easy choice, and how do we make that easy for families? We know those habits that kiddos get when they're young with their parents are going to be the things that last for a lifetime. So you can find blogs, you can find videos on how to get your physical activity in. All of this can be found on shapeyourfutureok.com.
Yeah, definitely a good website to go check out.
Yeah, and it's all part of TSET's mission to help improve the health of Oklahomans, or again, make that healthy choice the easy choice. So sometimes there are barriers. People, don't know what to make, need ideas, want to look for something that might fit into their budget. And so we try to hit all of those and provide resources. We're at that time of year when folks are thinking about gardening or already in the process. And really it is an easy way to, one, be active, get outside, get with nature, but also to have fresh fruits and vegetables that where they're coming from, and they might last longer or give you a quantity that you can can or freeze or save for later. So it's very economical as well.
Yeah. Okay, well, now that we've got our other ingredients added to our muffin pan, now I'm going to go ahead and add the eggs to the pan and try to make this as evenly as possible. And I like using, I've added the eggs to this large liquid measuring cup because it helps to pour.
Right.
But if somebody didn't have one of these, you could use like a bowl and just kind of spoon it into to the spaces. I just find this a little bit easier.
Measuring cup, maybe.
Yeah.
Really
or
precise,
put it in a. Okay, now that we have the eggs added to the pan, we're just going to bake these in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, now that our 20 minutes are up, we're going to go ahead and check to see if our egg bites are done.
Great. They smell really good.
They do. Now, one thing with the egg dishes is that you want to make sure that the eggs are not runny, because if they are, then that's one sign that they're not fully cooked.
Yes.
These aren't, so we're going to go ahead and check the temperature. We want to make sure with egg dishes that they're cooked to at least 160 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah, and these are plenty done. And you want to make sure you're not touching the bottom of the pan with the thermometer, just the center of the egg dish.
Very good. Very good.
But now, do you want to remind our viewers one more time where they can find this recipe?
Yeah, these are the healthy egg bites, and you can find this recipe and others at shapeyourfutureok.com. You'll find a lot of things that are easy to eat on the go, healthy, things that you can meal prep, things that kids can help you with. And so this is just another example of the resources on shapeyourfutureok.com.
Yeah, and this recipe is a great example of one of those recipes that you can have on the go, like a great on-the-go breakfast. But you could have it, for lunch or dinner, anytime, snack in between. Really healthy. It's got a good mixture of protein and veggies.
And veggies, yeah. These are great, very colorful with that spinach and tomatoes.
Yeah. So I will go ahead and get these on our plate. They're really pretty and colorful.
This would be fun for a little party too, right? A little
they
brunch.
would, wouldn't they? Yeah.
Very good.
But there we go. That's our healthy egg bites. Thank you again, Julie, for joining me in the kitchen today.
Thank you.
For more information about Shape Your Future, visit their website or scan this QR code. We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.